Well, you know, a lot of people talk about Commander's being a special occasion restaurant, and,
Yeah.
and thank goodness it is. It's great that people trust us to celebrate their truly special, important dates, but every day is a celebration here. The cool thing about being such good neighbors and being a place that locals love to go is that Tuesday night is a special occasion.
Yeah.
And I think what our wine program can bring to that, and what we do bring to that, is our staff is so energized and excited about wines, and we have so many wines that are special that we import directly here that you can't get elsewhere, that have a great story behind them. And I think that connection that you get with a customer on a Tuesday night special occasion, you know, just you get to tell them the story of the person who made the wine and the place from which it came, and that I actually went there and got it. And so the staff just loves that. And then pairing it with the food in the kitchen, I think when we have those resonant pairings where the food and the wine, everything just sings, and you're able to tell that story to the customer, and they know you know, and they love it and they crave it.
Yeah, you know what I like about it? This is what we do every single day, regardless if it's Saturday night and it's Grandma's birthday, or if it happens to be Tuesday and people are just celebrating on their own. All of our staff is very polished, so when it comes to like a really important landmark occasion, nobody's nervous about it. We're as cool, calm, and collective. We put you at ease, right? So you really get to celebrate, you really get to appreciate that versus nervous about, man, how's service really going to go? Are they going to mess up the wine? These guys are polished professionals, and I don't think anybody does it better.
I agree, and it really, that's the biggest pleasure of being in this business, is being able to do that for people. That genuine desire to serve and to make people feel special and loved and part of the family. Well, Tory, you know, I mean, one of my favorite things that I get to do is sit down with you and put together food and wine pairings. What do you, like, I know you always make a point to include as many sous chefs as possible, and even a lot of your key line cooks in that process. What do you guys get out of that? What's the...
Well, I think it's fun for us. I mean, our entire life is made up of food, and wine is food's dancing partner.
Yeah.
Right. So it just goes a lot better when you have both of them hand in hand, and it's really good for the younger sous chefs coming up through the ranks, sitting down with you and other wine professionals to really understand how wine and food really kind of go together. You know, when I try to travel and do wine festivals, you can have a guy like you or other like master sommeliers up there, and they say, all right, everybody taste the wine. The average person might get 3 or 4 things. I might get to choose 10, right? Then you've got guys that are head over heels in wine, like yourself, and you're like, man, I get white peach, great for this, that, eucalyptus, fresh tarragon. It's like, really? Man, you get all that out of there? And it's good for like sous chefs and cooks coming up with their 20s, because wine is part of restaurants. You know what I mean? It goes hand in hand, and you better know that before you get your first executive chef spot. So.
And you know, the cool thing for me is that tasting with chefs helps me develop my vocabulary, because there are food components in a wine that I may not have a word for. I'm trying. How do I get lemon verbena until I've discussed it and tasted it? And so it's really a fun thing. I love it.
So Dan, I know you just got back from France, and I haven't seen you in a little while. Tell me about your trip and what's happening with the wine cellar.
We tasted, man, 1,200, 1,500 wines on the trip. I think I wound up buying 450 new wines, many of which have never been seen here before.
Amazing.
A lot of which will be the only ones to have them. So one of them we're having right now, Song de Caillou.
It's
Love
fantastic.
it. Yeah, it's gorgeous. So we're really excited about that. We've already started rolling a lot of those into our By the Glass program, which, you know, I mean, that's one of our major focuses. We want to have the best Wines by the Glass program in America.
And how many wines by the glass do we offer?
We have 42 on the list right now.
42 wines by the glass.
42 wines by the glass. Yeah.
And so how many bottles are available?
We've got, the list is now 2,700 listings with, we're about 19,000, 20,000 bottles in the cellar.
Wow, that is incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty, and by the way, folks, if any of you would like to come and take a few of those bottles off our hands, that would be great.
Cheers, man.